For those of you that know me, I make content. I'll do some comedy here and there, but it's not fitting for this event. It's not fitting for what's happened. Comedy is nice certain times, but doing a death of someone in a comedic way is not going to be appreciated because of what he's done for us, our community, our block. When I say block, I mean Punjab. So I thought I'd write a few things here and just speak from the paper. So it's called Watched. I'm not a poet or anything like that. It's probably not even a poem. It's just a lot of lines, but here I go. Your mother watched you open your eyes as you came into the world. Your father watched you come into the world knowing you were something special. Your parents watched you grow up knowing their son was destined for special things. They saw you play, they saw you talk, they saw your growth. Your friends watched you share your dreams with them, telling them you'd be a star. You told your peers about things you will do. Some believed you, some said you're dreaming. Either way, you knew you were going to be great. You watched people around you have faith in you and have none at all. Some people gave you a chance, others turned their back on you. You knew it was going to be a long journey, but you had faith in yourself, your ability, and the Lord. We watched you hit the scenes with So High. Bro, that was amazing. You had our respect. You truly had our respect with that song. The Punjabi music scene changed. We now had Punjabi rap. We watched people blast your songs in the streets and in the venues. It was electric. He's a singer, they said. Yes, he is, we said. We watched you grow bigger and better, hit after hit, song after song. For every one song you made, they made 20. We know that's true. Your lyrics were deadly. You made songs, you went into politics, you put Punjab on the map, you put a sing on the billboards, you made a connection with people who were not part of Punjab or our community, and that's one reason why we loved you. Imagine telling your kids a sing for Musa in Punjab was going to make a song with famous rappers, unheard of. You had so much going for you, and you knew it. And then you watched yourself get shot multiple times by cowards, by hyenas who could never face you one-on-one. Weak males will always do this. They outnumbered you. You shot back. That's one thing that makes us proud. Our brother didn't go out with a fight. You watched yourself leave this earth, knowing your time was always limited, that somebody would not like your truth. Like you said, it's always going to hurt the haters. It always will. Nobody likes truths. They hurt. That's why people hurt you. They knew your power, your ability, and your stance, and your stands for your people. You watched as people were too busy to help you get an ambulance or car. They were more interested in taking pictures and videos of you. Images we didn't need to see. People watched your pictures go viral for the wrong reasons. I'm sorry we allowed that. The hardest part, watching your parents show their loss, their suffering, their heartache. The world watched them suffer too much. We watched your mother and father cry, helpless, broken, lost. One of the biggest blessings for any parent is to watch their child leave home and come back. Your parents were unable to do this. You watched your mother pour her heart out knowing you took your last breath. You watched your father take his bag off to the masses. It felt like he was saying, "You've taken the crown from my jewel, you may as well take my crown." The world watched your funeral, still shocked, still stunned, numb, lost and hollow. We watched Mataji watch you laying there in the glass casket. The look in her eyes, we all know that look. It's a look of unconditional love. We watched Mataji do your final jura. No mother should have to do that. And no person should have to see that. We saw that, it broke us. We are broken still. We watched your body turn from bones to ashes and your father pour your ashes into the river. He knew it was the last time a part of you would touch him. He remembered the times you were close to his chest. And finally, the things we didn't watch. We didn't get to watch you grow old, tell the world about your story, tell them how much you achieved on your 50th birthday. We didn't get to see your wedding. We know it would have been amazing. We didn't get to watch your children grow up and say, "Mera daddy, Sidhu Moosewala." We didn't get to see you. We don't get to see your Mataji play with your children and say things like, "Mera guglu, mera muglu, or chute mate." It's hard to know that you have nobody to carry your family name, and that hurts us dearly. It saddens us so much that this all happened. But we're happy that we got to watch you for as long as we did. You changed us. We watched you. We watch you still. We hope you watch over us now too. For the last part, if everyone can stand up. Everyone stand up. On my say so, I'm going to say a sentence. I want you to copy my sentence and do a tapi, finger in the air, signature move. For our people, I need you all to do it with me, okay? I need you to say, for our people as well. For our people. For our culture. For our future. Thank you for your time.
I'd like to start off by thanking the organisers first for hosting this in remembrance of Sidhu, and I'd also like to thank you all. I understand you've been here since 6, so I'll try and keep this brief. I won't take long, and all I want to do is make a small ardas and a humble request before you all today. It's unknown whether the death of Sidhu was a political assassination or whether he was a victim of gang violence. However, personally, I believe that is irrelevant. For me, regardless of the reason for his death, the fact is we have lost a brother who was going to change Punjab, change our Punjab. We have lost Sidhu, and that is the cold, harsh truth. Sardar Simranjit Singh Maan saw Sidhu Moosewala and Deep Sidhu as young lads with potential who would have carried on serving the Panth after him. Both Sidhu Moosewala and Deep Sidhu have been taken from us. We have been robbed of people who loved Sikhi, loved Punjab, loved Punjabiyat. We have been robbed of people who would have led and could have led us. We have lost people who would have changed our Punjab for the better. Anyone with rebellion in their bloods and rebellion in their actions is a threat to the ones in power. You may not recognize your value or your importance, but those in power do. They understand the threat that you are to them. There is now a gap that we all need to fill. It's now up to us to make the change that we so desperately need to see, so desperately want to see in Punjab. We shouldn't see these deaths as something to deter us from going back to Punjab or becoming active in the state. In Pant Prakash Ratan Singh Pangu writes, Larte marte varte jaye mulyo kiste nahi kapaye jim kaate te phale gulab tim e vade paye ajab. The more the things fight and get killed, the more they multiply. No power on earth can uproot them or make them extinct. As the more you prune a rose bush, the more it buds and flowers, the more the Khalsa is persecuted, the more it expands. There is now a gap where Sidhu Moosewala and Deep Sidhu were, and it's up to us to fill that gap. Following the death of Deep Sidhu, the Undying Morcha on Instagram made a very powerful post. They wrote, "It is not a question of who will be our voice now. It's a question of what are we willing to do with ours so that Deep's death does not go in vain. It's a question of do we continue the fight or blend back into the night. Everything is temporary except the impact we create on the Panth and on each other." And I'd like us to all think about this. Everything is temporary except the impact we create on each other and on our Panth. We are all a part of something bigger, and we need to understand this. Guru Sahib was not lying when they said everything is ek. There is more to life than things we do for fun. There's more to life than the little corner of England that we inhabit. We are all one. We are all connected. We are all different perspectives of the exact same experience. We are all different perspectives of the same experience. In Sidhu's song Punjab, we hear the voice of Bhai Balbir Singh Ji Papoor recite the following bhajan of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Shri Mukhwak baneo gareeb nivaj, shastran ke adeen hai raj, raj bina nahi dharam chale hai, dharam bina sab dale male hai. Without Raj, religion won't prosper, but without religion, nothing will prosper. Being a Sikh is not just a kara on your wrist. Please understand that. Guruji loves you and there's no doubt about that. However, this relationship cannot just be one way. The Guru can't keep loving us for us to give Guruji nothing in return. And Guruji's not asking for much from us. Do your Netanim, read your Netanim. If you can't read your Netanim, listen to your Netanim. Do Simran of Waheguru, do Japs of Waheguru. Create and maintain this discipline in your life. That's all the Guru wants from us. Read your history as well. Read Sikh Itihas, read Sikh history. See what gave your ancestors the power to take on oppressive regimes. See how they understood that we are either Bagi or Badshah. That we either rebel or we rule. The future Pai Taru sings. The future Pai Puran Bhagt Puran sings. The future Pai Mai Pagojis, Bibi Deep Kaurs are sat amongst us here today. The ladies here will give rise to a powerful generation of Sikhs, just like our ancestors did when they were enslaved by Mir Mannu with unwavering faith in Sikhi and in the Guru. I mean, here I'm reminded of the words of Bhai Jugraj Singh. They said, there are a lot of people ready to die for Sikhi, but there's not a lot of people who are ready to live for Sikhi. And being Punjabi is not just listening to music as well. If you're proud to be Punjabi, then please learn how to speak Punjabi, how to read Punjabi, and how to write Punjabi. Visit Punjab, and again, read your history. Through his music, Sidhu helped a lot of us connect to Punjabiyat, and now we need to continue this connection. We have a love for Punjabiyat, and it's evident because we are all here in remembrance of Sidhu Moosewala. But chances are in the next generation, we're going to see this love diminish unless we solidify our love now. And Sidhu put it well in one of his concerts, one of his shows. He says, the star sirf dil ch nahi rakhni, ithe bhi rakhni hai. Right? You can't just keep Sikhi, you can't just keep the star in your heart. It needs to be on your head as well. You need to be a living example of the Sikhi that you carry in your heart. And like as has been mentioned before, seeing Sidhu at Wireless as the star wearing Sekh myself, God, that was such a huge thing for me. That's my guy, that's my Sidhu Moosewala, that's the star. That's my Guru's the star that's on stage in front of thousands at Wireless. The height Sidhu took this the star, man. Waheguru, God. I request that you all visit Punjab and see what your Pend needs. See what the people in your Pend need and provide them with the help. Invest in your Pend, in its Gurdwara, in its schools. Challenge misogyny, sexism, casteism, homophobia amongst people in your Pend. Make access to Sikhi easier for them. Help roof the people in your Pend that may still live in Kache Makan. Be the support the people in your Pend need, just like Sidhu Moosewala was the support for his Pend Mansa. Pend Musa. Start in your Pend and see Punjab become golden again. We are blessed to be in a position where we are able to help. And if you're still young at university, then work hard at uni, work hard in uni, and get to the position where you're able to help your Pend, your Punjab. Keh ke badala lenda, enu Punjab kende hai. It's time for us to take revenge. Every time one of us is stopped from doing something beneficial for the Panth, for Punjab, it's up to us to then go and fill this space. Badla idda lena aapa. The more the rose bush is pruned, the more it buds and flowers. Our people are being killed, Sikhi is being attacked, Punjabiyat is threatened. It's up to us to make sure Sikhi and Punjabiyat now flourishes. I'd like to end with the words of Shaheed Bhai Jaswant Singh Khalra. Today, when darkness is threatening the truth with all its might, Punjab is a cradle of light that is challenging the darkness. Unfortunately, this light is being engulfed. We can't turn to anyone for help, whether it's AAP, Congress, BJP, or even Akali Dal. We can't turn to any of these for help. No political party in Punjab will do anything meaningful for Punjab. Yet they will all attempt to use the death of Sidhu for their own political gains. They are all the same, as Sidhu said, it's just a different logo. They're the exact same. In this power grab, Punjab is the victim. We Punjabis are the victims. We Punjabis need to become our own support system, and we need to seek guidance in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. We need to turn to our Guru. We can't turn to people no more. Deep Sidhu woke our youth. Sidhu Moosewala is ready to dedicate himself to Punjab. He didn't see his loss in the elections as a failure. Instead, he was ready for the next election, ready to do better. Let us now wake up and carry on this fight. let us echo Shaheed Bhai Jaswant Singh Khalra's ardas that Guruji, please keep this light burning forever. Bless your land of 5 rivers. Bless Ankila Punjab. Bless us all to carry forward this light of Sikhi. And bless us that we live unapologetically as Sikh. We shouldn't be ashamed to be Sikh. We shouldn't be ashamed to be Punjabi. The Khalsa will rule, and those who seek refuge in the Panth will be saved. I apologize for any bad words. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru